Ohio. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Buckeyes are never satisfied, even though this team went 12-2 last season, perfect in the Big Ten until the Big Ten championship loss to Indiana. Ryan Day knows the Buckeyes have something to prove. They have got to rebuild and reload after losing some top talent to the NFL. But they have got Jeremiah Smith, and he is the best player in the country. They can build around this superstar. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. So Kent State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house.
And man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
Right back to him on the ground. Finding some room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to move them on the counter. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Lost the fire on second down. He's got it down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB, elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back them.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Say it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He throws one to the left. He's got it way down the field. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Sayin on the play action. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back looking for help. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Golden Flash's offense ready to get this drive started. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. He's throwing him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll try to pop the draw, and they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
He's got the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. The run inside. It's Jackson. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wideout. And they'll stop him at. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Here's a little room there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28. First and 10. They believe they can run right here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake, Julian Say it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. From the gun on third down, Say it. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Intercepted to stop the threat. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Yeah, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the golden flashes line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go play action with Sayin. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's Jackson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going for it all. Touchdown, Ohio State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Checking in from the Kent State sideline. I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The golden flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the right. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Wildcats coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back over to your game in Columbus. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. This young wide receiver, his name has been mentioned with a lot of preseason hype, but he is starting to let that talk be important on the field. What he's doing on the field is becoming even louder. He is trying to make a name known for himself in the Heisman Trophy race. We'll see if his performance down here can continue to fuel that fire. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Throwing, say it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. On the run, still looking. Throws into the middle of the field. Got it down the field. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. One big play, you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He goes right back to the air. Pressure coming. Escapes trouble. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Sayin to throw. He's going for it all. Upstairs, he's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Cross. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Sayin. As he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Kane. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kane. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot, they've tried it short, they've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. Makes a man miss. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Play fake, say it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Say it. Immediately fires to the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Delayed handoff. It's Kane. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ohio State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Headed for the corner, it's King. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll line up for a second down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Running inside, it's Cross. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Cross. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Saying to throw for it on 4th. It's complete on the right side. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Jackson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going with the counter play here. There's a crease. It's all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeye. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together